Don't let him run your legs over. Good evening, guys. Me and Mr. Nate just made a quick trip to the dump in the old flatbed. And my dad, he's gone skiing. Him and my sister like that white stuff. I love the white stuff for the moisture, but I don't love skiing. We went to Lake Tahoe as a kid, and my uncle talked me into snowboarding. Right, Uncle Jason? And I had a bad experience. I got going like 80 miles an hour, just straight. Couldn't turn, and then I'd just tuck and roll. Let's steal Grandpa's truck, Nate. Hop in right here. So they're snowboarding. I'm home working, as usual. We're going to my brother's. You seen his truck? The old Dodge? Well, now it's time to go see the donor truck, the 12 valve. My dad's got the trailer hooked up, so I'm just gonna steal his truck. We're just gonna go to Anthony's house and look at his old Dodge again, and then we're gonna load his Cummins. We're gonna take his Cummins, the old 97, down to my shop and see if we can't get the cab off of it. And then we can get the transmission out because it's 2-wheel drive and we need to make it a 4-wheel drive. So that's kind of the plan, just to get it loaded before dark and then go build a fire and hang out with my brother. Not all night, but part of the night. Just have some fun wrenching and see if we can't get a little progress on his 12 valve. When are we gonna see that one run, CJ? Gotta get some projects going. You're probably getting more done than I am, actually. We've arrived, Nate. There's the truck. Let's go see what his plan is. See which way we're gonna load this thing, or I don't know, maybe we'll just tow it down there. Woo! Digging the old truck.
We got a clear path here.
That's all right.
It's time to dig this thing out, don't you think?
It's a sweet truck, man.
Yeah.
Picture it with big utility racks, great big. The bed hung over the back a long ways, didn't it?
Yeah, it overhung the tires, maybe
width
6 inches.
It was wide.
Not crazy wide, but out the back, it overhung the back, maybe 2 feet.
It's got aluminum wheels on it, man. I forgot.
It has 3 out of 4 aluminum wheels.
3 out of 4. Well, no bumper, or did you take it off?
I started to take
You've been
it apart.
tearing apart.
There's a little basket right there with a few of the core support and stuff.
Are the body parts for sale? What are you doing with the cab and fenders and stuff?
Yeah, I don't want anything. I have no use for this, even though it's all in good shape.
It is.
I mean,
it's ugly, but it's straight.
Well, it's got the original paint, so
yeah, just
as
normal
you would,
Dodge stuff.
Fine, just the Dodge paint peeling away, but there's no dents in it. So.
Anybody looking for some 97 Dodge parts, send us an email or go look in the scrapyard in a couple weeks because it may go there.
It might be on Marketplace.
Yeah. Dude, that's sweet. I'm excited. It's going to be a little work, but we can get it out. Or off, I should say. Man, it's cleaner than I remember. The seat's good. Normal dash, of course. Las Vegas truck. That's why it's not rusty.
Yeah, it came
Vegas.
from Las Vegas.
Just sun-baked, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm remembering. Okay, we'll get this thing loaded. Whenever you're ready, we got the chain hooked up. We'll see if he can bounce her out of here.
Okay, she's still cold, so we'll see if she cops her.
That's good. Came right out of its old hole, like it hasn't even been sitting there 5 years. Tires still have a little air.
Unlock this tilt deck so we can get up under there. Keep coming. Ah, right there.
Somewhat straight.
Yeah, it's close.
It's close. Need to get over a little more because that power pole was right in the way. Heck yeah. You got brakes? Okay, hold the brakes. Ready? Woohoo! Funny. Okay, she's on. We can chain the back, tighten it forward. All right, guys, taking a break real quick. The radiator went out of my Ford. Check this out. 7.3s, maybe 6.0s the same. Broke right off. Was heading up buttermilk, white smoke, blew the radiator. So it's all out. New one's in the box right there. But I honestly haven't had a drink all day today. I'm kind of thirsty. Used to be my go-to Mountain Dew and Pepsi. I've been a Pepsi guy my whole life. I love Pepsi. Started drinking Element. Why do I do that? Well, maybe because I want to change some things about my life and how I feel. So this is my truck, filthy mess. Antifreeze because the radiator, halters, coats. Besides my impact gun, this is what you can always find in my truck. I've always got water with me, water bottles or taps. I don't always have sodas, so I got a few boxes of these, and the travel pack has a little bit of everything. These are all that's left. Grapefruit salt. Mango chili is probably my least favorite. Raspberry salt, last one. This one's my favorite. It is delicious. My kids even think so. I've been getting them addicted to it. Mostly because I think they can feel the difference as well. My daughter cut sugar out of her diet years ago, and I'm dang impressed with her. And I'm honestly trying to keep up with her. So we've got one pack, and just gonna get a little water. Ooh. That was a lot of pressure at once. Almost got a bath. The soda would get my head just rocking, just hurt. Getting worse as I get older. That's a sign that I'm getting old, I'm pretty sure. Because that's all I used to live on. So then I switched to Powerades, Gatorades, Powerades. Man, I like this stuff. And I was feeling better with the Powerades, but the more you look into those, there's dyes, added sugars, really not that much better for you. So drinking all that soda, I was feeling fatigued, honestly. It used to be if you want to stay up all night, we would just drink Mountain Dews because it keeps you up at night. I don't know, it's just delicious, but it never really kept me up at night. And I got to where I was having brain fog, headaches, muscle cramps, and they're higher than the government levels say to be. They've done studies, and the research has told them that the levels need to be 2 to 3 times higher than recommended for best optimum healthy lifestyle living, especially if you're super active. Right here on the box, 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. Magnesium is really good for you, I've been finding out, especially if you want to sleep good at night. Between a few diet changes, this stuff, less sodas, it's amazing how much better a person can feel. You're not groggy, you're not tired, you don't have headaches or brain fog. And electrolytes was the biggest thing for me. Working high altitudes, high heat, the desert gets pretty hot. You need electrolytes. Electrolytes are charged minerals that power your nervous system, and they also regulate hydration. So you want to be able to drink just enough water but have just enough potassium, magnesium, and sodium. You want to have the right balance, and this is what I have found to be the best balance for me. So if you guys want to maybe step up your health game just by a few changes, they have flavorless, which you're getting everything you need without the flavor, so it's just water. Or if you want a little flavor, like hot chocolate for hot drinks, if you like it in the winter and you want to warm up. If you guys want a supplement that you're gonna love, that's best for you and your family and your health, I would go look them up at Drink Element, which is LMNT, drinklmnt.com/frost. It's called Element, but it's LMNT. So drinkelement.com/frost. And you will get a free sample pack with any purchase. So don't wait to feel the difference. Try Element today and experience what proper hydration can do for you guys, because it sure is helping me out. One box includes 10 chocolate raspberry, 10 chocolate chai, and 10 chocolate mint. On October 22nd, the Element Chocolate Medley is back, ready to enjoy hot. Chocolate Medley, a tasty trio of flavors featuring chocolate mint. Get it while it's hot, because the Chocolate Medley is only here for a limited time. Well, we got the old truck in the shop. 006? Should be 007. Quite the old truck. This thing was pretty fun to rip around until the clutch went out. This truck runs really well. I don't even know that it's turned up yet, but that plate that's in there, that Merlin likes to just grab, and that's probably gonna happen. This is awesome. We've been 5 years, I guess 5 years ago, he got this thing, drove it for the last part of the summer, and then the clutch went out and it's been sitting, waiting to do what we are doing tonight. It's pretty awesome. Live in the same town as my brother, get to hang out with him. Kaisley made salsa last night. So me and Nate, we're calling this dinner. We had Archie's for lunch, salsa for dinner. All right, we quit eating salsa, went and got a snack, called it dinner. So we're getting to work. I think we can just leave the front clip on, the fenders and hood. So what do we have to unhook? Brakes, steering,
The heater lines. We got the air conditioning. Disconnect that, or it can just go up with it.
I mean, we don't need the harness, but if someone buys the cab and wants the harness, probably ought to unhook a few wires. Just
yeah, we're not gonna cut anything, but there's a lot of wires that we definitely don't need, so we just leave the harness.
You've got the intercooler, the radiator. So if we undo AC, emergency brake, shifter on the floorboard. I don't know what else we're forgetting. I'm sure as soon as we go to lift the cab, we'll remember.
Yeah.
Whoops, forgot that one.
The lift is made for to see how strong the wires and bolts are that we forgot to disconnect.
Yeah. So the goals for tonight are to get the cab in the air on the hoist. If that goes smoothly, we'll get transmission out too, but we're just hoping to get the cab off, and we'll do transmission tomorrow or another day. All right, so hood is coming off. Oh, hey, that helped the light situation out. All right. That on the inside. We gotta get under the dash, but we can get steering.
I've already disconnected the fuel.
Have you?
Yeah, it's just hangs
See,
on.
that's one I didn't think of. Those were stretched.
Yeah. I'm not certain how to get their conditioning line apart right off of the pump, since it's got the fitting right there.
Easy, little fella. It's charged. It's about to blow up. About to blow up on us.
Now just let it sit like that. It can move slowly. Not blow up in your face.
Yeah, leave it like that. It's coming. It'll spray, you know. Eddie, get over it. There's a rag right here.
Oh, I just burned it.
Well, we're gonna get some fresh air. The AC was charged, man.
It probably worked then. Coming from Vegas, they need air conditioning.
Right?
Nice. Gave everything a bath.
Too much oil. We'll turn the fan up. She's gonna get hot.
Need a lot of oil in that when we have the doors open because of your mishap.
Yeah, maybe when I took that AC line off, I was like, it's gonna blow that way. Well, the pressure, it blows both ways. It nailed me right. I mean, some of it got my face, obviously, but
If
what's that?
If that camera was rolling, it would see me standing here just waiting for it to happen. Clear out.
It was rolling, so we'll see.
It's kinda hit him. He's pulling on it.
It nailed me. So that is how not to unhook your AC lines. If you were wondering, do not do it that way.
I've found fun in watching you hurt yourself.
My whole life. Hey, Sean, you can do that. If you make it, I'll try it. You were laying under there.
Yeah, I figured it out, so brakes, clutch, they're unhooked.
So just the shifter now?
Got the shifter,
I got
the hot wire to the starter unhooked.
I got throttle cables, few wires, making progress.
Yeah, there's still a little ways to go for sure.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Things are getting close here. The wiring harness is all undone. Clutch is out. Brakes are out. Steering's unhooked. Cruise control's unhooked. The grounds we found. I'm sure we're forgetting something. We're about to put it in the air and do a once over underneath, see what's hooked to the cab.
Yeah, we're getting
It
there.
hasn't been too bad.
No, because you've been gone.
We've pretty much been visiting.
I've been doing it all.
I did have to leave for a minute, and I was like, it's your truck, I'm out. No,
It's fine.
I had to run real quick, but
Yeah, it hasn't been a big deal. It's coming apart quick.
I think it's going to be an easy option.
Uh-huh.
Undo that so the wires are out from under it, and then we'll probably put her on the old lift and go up for a look. That came off easy.
Yeah,
Where's all the rust at?
I know.
There's not even a stitch of rust.
Oh, God.
Vegas might be a good thing for some things. Right? Comes out way too easy.
Look at that.
3 dugga-duggas. Makes easy work of that. As long as we just grab body and not frame, that should work. That one's deep. I think we'll miss it. Okay, moment of truth here. It's going up.
Oh, yeah. You cleared the frame. Keep going. Okay, we're pulling on the motor somewhere.
Something sounded tight.
It could be the shifter catching the body.
As usual, I get ahead of myself. We're gonna need this shifter out of here.
The hoist would have stress tested that.
Yeah. I don't know what would have won either. Probably would have just picked the frame up. The shifter probably would have won. Is there a magnet clamp on the hoist over there? Had to get the pry bar to pry bar this boot off. It was glued down something fierce. And that's tore. Probably because the guy before me tried to do just like me and pull that off. Oh yeah, the old square. Maybe if I set this over here, I can just keep it. Maybe he won't know about it. We've got some 10s, a flat. That'll be needing to come out as well. Definitely not a 10. Put some more miles on, going back to the toolbox. Good stuff in that glove box?
Oh, got a whole pile of Tums if you
Tums.
need. Got a spray foam mixer.
That could come in handy more than Tums probably would, at least at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
She's brand new.
That truck I bought from Andy, it was two-wheel drive, just like this single cab two-wheel drive that that motor came out of, and 5-speed over there. This dang thing's so tall I couldn't get it out. Pretty sure I just sawzalled that, filleted it open, because it has to come back that far
to clear the clutch.
To clear the clutch before it can come down. I don't even know the right way to get these out, but I'm glad we're taking the cab up on this one.
Yeah, because we have to take the transmission out of this, turn it into a 4-wheel drive, and do the clutch. So
you probably just undo that snap ring. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Take that shaft out, and then you have.
I don't know if that's like a get rag, and that comes out. Really not a NV4500. Just haven't been around them much. So I've been around a get rag once or twice, but yeah, that's where I got the sawzall out, because I just wasn't sure. But that truck was going. It was going to the scrapyard anyways.
Lucky for this truck, we don't need the sawzall, anything. It's all coming on.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy it, you need parts. I won't get the sawzall out.
Yeah, we've been pretty tender with it.
It's honestly, other than the headliner a little bit, the cap's pretty clean in this thing.
There you go.
What's it say?
Let me put a light on there. Let's see. Slick horns.
Those brakes are kind of snagging.
Yeah.
Does that sound?
Yeah. Still good.
Still good?
Still good. Oh, let's see. How about park brake?
Park brake.
Not bad.
May have forgotten. We did talk about it. That's all we did. Back in business. Going up. Brakes are catching pretty good, you know.
Let's see. Oh, we got the throttle cable.
Snag.
There we go.
You can go a little more. Okay, let's undo some wires now. Transmission wires. Backup lights. What else is on the transmission?
Let's see.
2 plugs, I think.
3 plugs.
3 plugs? What is that doing? Go down with her.
Okay. Gotta take the fan off now to play the wire.
Now it should spin around. Okay, you can go up. He said he wasn't going to cut anything, but he didn't know he was working with me tonight.
I didn't know I'd get tired of not cutting.
Well, you have to think also what truck it's going in and what plugs you're going to need.
How many things I'm not going to use.
Transmission plugs, intake heater solenoids. There's a few things that would just be nice to just put right in your truck. We're free, buddy. That's cool.
I've been wanting to see the truck like this for a long time.
There it is. Look at it. 5 years. Can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Well, we got the old tractor in. How are we going to steer it? Just with some pliers?
Right, Mark?
We can steer it with this bad boy. I don't know if we can turn that hard enough to steer it, but maybe when it's moving. We just need a double-ended receiver, and then we could pick it up from the back.
I've got one in order though. I didn't even think about it.
That would have been... Little attachments would have been sweet.
I made that one for helping Anthony do recoveries.
Yeah, so you can just stab it
You
in.
just slide it in and then just pick
Pick
the
it
ball up. I didn't even think about it. It's at the shop.
Okay. You go slow, and we're going to gingerly steer it. It's dark outside. We got one light on the front. We're going to want one back there. Send it. High gear. Full throttle. Ant's ready. I don't know that that's the best. That's going to be hard. Don't let him run your legs over. About to watch Dad just run his favorite son over. You know what that'll make me. Woo! Little light on the back. Listen to that cackle. He's like a little boy up there. Go for it. He can turn while you're moving. Looks easy. You got it. Oh yeah, you're gonna miss. You can go straight now. Trying not to hit the wall. We were close. You're good now. We got her under.
Oh, there we go. I can reach the front end.
Oh yeah. Get your feet in the stirrups and hold on.
I can just sit here and relax right here.
Right. This is about to get real dark, but we're gonna pull it out into the driveway, down into the yard, and then hook on the trailer and back it under. So if this video doesn't work out too well, that's what we did. Adjust our headlights. Man, it's cold out here. I think you need to go a little more. Give him time to turn. You ready to go the other way, Ant?
Go forward.
If the chain comes unhooked, hang on.
I'll just steer for that dead.
I'm not trying to jinx you, but
Try not to hit your chickens.
Don't take my chickens out, dude. I gotta eat, alright?
Oh.
What'd you unhook the chain for? Good night. I swear, we were just freaking talking about that. How was that ride?
I was just aiming for something else.
Gotta grab my headlight. I grabbed a spare tire. Good night.
Get your trailer out.
Bunch of clowns around here. It's gotta go more than that. You're Bronc rider. You didn't even bail ship.
No, I was finding something to hit.
You were getting closer to hitting anything. Well, I could hear the chain slapping loose and tight, and then it was over with. Maybe just do anything different. I don't know. Curl the bucket and just keep the pressure tight. Back in the saddle.
I was in a good sitting
At least
position.
it slowed down. At this rate, you could just slam the wood pile.
Yeah.
That raised havoc on the chicken roost.
They'd have quit laying for a day or two.
I had this steering under control.
Well,
I've been through way worse in the past.
been training on you for a while, huh? Yeah, that's plenty. Man, it's cold. I need some gloves or something. Woo! It's about to the teens.
I got my gloves on.
I don't remember. It was 20-something when I got home.
Yeah, good thing it was Christmas. Just got some from Mom. Forward.
Yeah.
All right. You don't trust him after that ordeal, huh? Lock it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and lock it. I swear we'd get smarter sometimes. Oh well, that's fun.
We talk about what
We
is
can-
exactly going to happen.
We can laugh about that one for a while in the future. It's looking a lot like when I grew up here. We got the old model, next
The best
generation. and then the best model.
Yeah, that's how it went.
I mean, first gens were okay, but the third gens, they're pretty good.
I was the trial model.
I think those third gens break down all the time.
See, that's
You're always throwing parts.
second gen. I mean, mine's broke down in the shop, but or outside, whatever. Good times. This is definitely how we grew up. So, Dad's back. We stole his tractor with him because we don't need that cab in here anymore. And it's dark outside, and it has lights and a bucket. We're going to set these axles off, pull this frame out, back a trailer in, get rid of the cab. It'd kind of be sweet to spin it around, shove it in backwards.
Yeah,
We can do that.
So then we could
cherry picker can reach.
we could cherry pick the front ends around, and we got some 4-wheel drive action to make this thing into.
Today, I guess we're hoping to pull this out, get the body out of the way, and move these axles off.
Yeah.
See if we can get the front end pulled out so that this 2-wheel drive can be converted to a 4-wheel drive. Get the transmission out. I mean, that's a lot of things to do with a few hours tonight, so.
That's a lot for tonight. I was
I know.
thinking
We're
just
gonna
get
see
it
what
out
we
and
can
turn
get
it
doing.
around, but I must be getting old. I was thinking bed sounded all right tonight. It's like if we get it turned around and ready for Monday, we'll be good shape.
Yeah.
Gonna work me all night.
I'm a little sore myself.
Look, Mr. Snowboard Man.
I didn't snowboard.
Just skis.
I told him 3 years ago when I was up there. I don't even
That
know.
was the best night. We talked him into snowboarding, and Dad has never snowboarded. He's a skier.
I've been a skier for years, but so I tried this snowboard and this thing beat me up. Finally, my second trip down, I picked that snowboard up and I walked down the hill and walked in the ski rental shop, and they're like, "Can we help you?" I says, "You look at this face. This guy ever comes in and wants to rent a snowboard, you just punch him in the mouth. Tell him, no, you need skis."
Yeah, I was sitting on the chairlift with David, I think it was. And we're going up, and here comes Dad. And he laid there. And we're like, I think he died. We hustled down there, and he had scooped himself up and wasn't there when we got there.
Licking his wounds.
Oh man, I was so sore. But I went skiing last night with Brittany and her family, and night skiing, and it was great. I had a lot of fun.
Left us here to work.
Left you guys here to tear this cab off this Dodge, and it looks like you did a fine
And you know
job.
what? We had a better time.
Yeah.
The only time I went snowboarding was at Lake Tahoe. Look at him already laughing.
I couldn't even be there to
I
see
mean,
it.
Anthony was gone. He didn't even have my back. But tell you what, I could hit 100 miles an hour straight, but as soon as I turned,
I couldn't catch him on the skis,
no one could catch me.
and I was tucking and rolling, and I was probably doing 70, and he was like gone.
I was just
But we
panicked.
always caught him before he got to the lift, because he was down there pulling himself out of a tree or something.
I was,
At least there were no children harmed in the making of that.
I guarantee.
You would have killed a kid if you hit him at
I was just
100.
cartwheeling. And when you're coming around, seeing the ski lift, like it's slow motion. It's weird. It happens so fast, but it's slow motion because when you're coming around and you look up and you see people on the lift pointing and laughing at you every time, and they're still laughing like, look at that guy.
That's the same feeling that you put in my mind when we almost died in the car.
It's a real thing.
Looking at a ditch, we're going to die. Looking at a mountain. It was so slow, we were going 70 miles an hour.
85 Caprice. I was 13, trying to keep. I was like, if he could drive, I can
Yeah.
drive.
It didn't help that Dad told us not to take the car.
Pretty sure Anthony just got tired of me just yakking at him. Let me drive, let me drive, let me drive. Fine, get in it and drive. I couldn't drive.
We found that out sideways
Sideways
on the dirt
off a
road.
ditch. Not off the ditch. So we cranked it and bam, we nailed the hill. Get out, I'm driving home.
Yeah, it's a wonder any of us lived.
If we're going to get any sleep tonight, we got to quit telling stories. But let's get the tractor
Maybe
off.
we'll do that sometime and just have storytelling time, but not tonight.
That'd be a long episode. You better be committed if you want one of those.
Oh, man.
Get the popcorn. Well, the frame's out. We'll get a cab out of here. Get warmed up again. It might be kind of hard to get over the fenders up. A little bit. Yep. Bye-bye second gen. That's the second gen we've had in here. Man, I don't know, it's been a month, 6 weeks, something. Get out of here. We want something older. Back to the good old days. Woo! You can kind of see a skid mark, tire tread, jumped, skid. It had like 2 or 3 good hops wedging against that thing. That's awesome. Gonna set some axles off so they're out of the way. Good. Yeah, just a muffler. Keep coming. It'll push it. Keep coming. How close is it? 2 inches? There you go. Go up. There you go. Yeah. Maybe keep a tire handy in case it comes loose again. I won't worry about it unless you're rolling. You got her under control. I've seen you do it before. Just about 5 minutes ago. Truck is in. And a big old pile of front end stuff over there. Look at you smiling.
Yep.
It's exciting.
No, it's been here. It's been needing to be here for a long
Like Christmas
time.
in January.
5 years waiting. Good old Cummins stuff. 342s is what the back says. Still has the tag on it. This one has a new diff cover. And with the disconnect, we can't spin it to count rotations, but
We're gonna figure the gearing out.
we'll figure it out.
One of them's gonna have to change. I guarantee that the gearing doesn't match.
You'll have to decide
Yeah.
if you're highway driving it or off in the hills, high or low gears.
Yeah, which one's gonna get changed? Because we decided to keep the duals and put the adapters on that
Yep.
to fit the dual tire for the front end.
37s on the dually.
Yeah, I've just gotten too used to carrying heavy loads, so if we singled it out, I'd overload it
That's fine.
right away. So we'll just leave
It's
the duals.
fine. I do it every day.
Yeah.
Duals look good though. The bed's wide. It needs duals.
Yeah.
It's gonna look good. It's cold and dark. I talked him into not working all night because I'm getting old. I'm a wuss. But we'll get back on this thing Monday.
That's the third gen, and you just can't work as long.
Look, they still have 6 speeds in them. All right. It's the 4th gens you got to worry about. Then they're aluminum. Son of a gun. You know what? The VP44s are
You
junk.
gotta keep this.
As long as it's a 12 valve second gen, you're all right.
Yeah.
But there's different models of second gens. It's gonna be a blast.
The last real Cummins built we had was Dad's, and
Yeah, the old Ford.
that truck's Frankenstein. There's so many different
This
parts on
and
that.
and we haven't measured wheelbase or anything, so we were sitting here talking. Where's the cab gonna be? Where's the bed gonna be? We're gonna have to get a tape out.
I think if anything, we're gonna have to cut the frame and narrow it up, but it's not gonna be major. I mean, Dad's truck was in and out of the shop for years. We'd run it, decide to change something, run it,
Right.
change it. Like, it's been an automatic for a long time. turned
Well, it
into
was a
5-speed.
4.3, then it was a turboed 4.3,
Right,
then it was a Cummins, then it was a 5-speed Cummins.
right.
You just progress with what you want. You don't like it?
Yeah.
The 4.3, it got eaten some oil, right? Isn't that why we changed it?
Somebody was drag racing their buddies when it had a turbo on it.
I think it
It
started.
never
It
had
just
a
started
turbo on
eating
it when I
oil.
was driving.
I thought it did.
No, but it's seen some deep water.
It went for a swim.
Well, the water hole down here was a lot of fun to hit, going really fast. About the fourth run through, it started consuming water. The distributor, something, it didn't like it.
Don't even have to go to college to pay for an education around here.
No. Just gotta have Dad's truck.
Give me the keys. What are you wearing your coveralls for?
It's cold outside. I mean, you finally got the door closed and warmed up, but
I know.
I'm already ready to go.
Got the radiator changed in my Ford. It's out there circulate, getting her warmed up.
I'm going to be crawling on the floor anyway, so.
Floor monkey.
Yep.
It's going to be that night. We both are. So we've got the front end in. We're going to go from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. And
This is 2-wheel.
actually
That's
make
4-wheel.
I know.
They need to come together.
You know what?
That's coming out. This is going in.
It's the end of the week. It's been a long week. My brain's almost overloaded. And he's making fun of me, just like he always has. That's why we get along so good. So, we're going to jack her up with the hoist. Set. So I was going to go right until it picked it off. But we'll have to undo the shocks and lift it up off the shocks anyways.
Well,
So we may as well do sway bar mounts and shocks. And then we'll raise it up. And that'll probably do it.
yeah, if we
Yeah.
actually if we raise it up first, I can take the wheels off and the brakes off, like we talked about, so I can keep that closed brake system and not have
Right.
to redo the brake system.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there he goes remembering what we talked about 5 minutes
So
ago.
we're gonna lift it up, take the tires off, take the brakes off. The brakes are gonna stay with the frame. I'll put the tires back on and then
Then we can roll it.
loosen everything, and then it can roll out.
And we'll jack it up, get wheels on it. See,
Yeah.
Mr. Game Plan here.
Yeah, so the brakes on that don't matter. We'll take them completely off.
Dude, I've got some dikes. We could just cut these brake lines.
Yeah.
Not
Let's not
having
do
it.
that.
Not having it. I don't blame you. Man, I just want to go drive it around. I kind of want to just mount a bench seat on there. Go for it.
It ran so good.
This thing
It'd
was
be fun to go for a ride, but
Chase was just here and we was looking at the exhaust housing. It looks awful small.
I went for a ride in this the other night, so I'm good. I don't need to ride it again.
You did. You about rode her right through the woodshed.
We got loose for a minute. So.
I hope that video turns out good because he was sitting on the frame just bouncing.
Yeah, I rode it out to the end.
Oh, good times. Sway bar stuff? Yeah. Lift it up, pound it through.
Well, the other side's loose,
Is it?
but this one's tight, so. Yeah, go ahead and lift it up, and I got a hammer up here. Let me see if we can break it loose.
Wedge?
Yeah, threads are catching on that collar just a little bit.
Want me to really wham it?
I'm gonna try your plier first. The other side, I turned it just with my fingers. There we go. I can just have pressure from the rubber on this side.
Boom. Need an extension. Get shocks out and trailing arm.
There you go. Stop on this side.
dig a little bit of that out. Oh yeah, years of build up.
There she is.
One shot. Yeah. There we go. It's getting close. A couple bolts. Gosh, that's the second time tonight. Round things roll. I think I remember that.
I need one of Caden's baddies.
I know.
Toolbox is terrible.
Those are handy. I mean, I got wrenches over there, but.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Boy. Didn't catch that one. Ground did, though. The ground did an excellent job. Yeah. Okay, let's hammer the other side out. And then I'll crawl under it and we can spin them out from the inside. Okay, now we just got to spin the nuts out on the inside. Set that down, just like the other side. Let the ground hold it.
It's got a washer.
Yeah, it's an alignment.
Yep.
Success on the top one.
Alright, try the other side while you got that socket on.
There we go. 50%. We're finding that when they tightened them, it spun the washer on the flat spots. So if we can catch it, turn it back, they come right out. Why would anybody just resort to beating with something with a hammer? I mean, usually it works. So that's the last bolt out. Oh, I almost see a victory. Need it up or down? Can you feel pressure-wise?
There's not much pressure. It's almost out.
Well, what do we have left?
You gotta raise it up.
Get the tires straight. We're going up. Little pry bar action. Oh, one. I have to set it down to pry the tops. Here, pry your bottom one, and then we'll have to set it down for the tops, it looks like. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah. There we go. Roll it forward. Oh, it's binding. It was.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
let off.
Binding on the wheel.
Well, it was.
The other one's completely out.
Is it? That's why. Because it was moving until that one found us up. Steering shock. It's like, what the heck?
That's keeping it.
Hanging us up. Well, it let us know that we forgot. Oh, it's close. Okay, we're going up for real. Okay, come on this side. Hold that spring up. Anything holding that we missed? Brake line snagging? Oh, yeah. All right. Forward. Move the jack. Woo-hoo. Axle down. Ready? Woo. Yeah. That's a victory, bud.
There we go.
Heck yeah.
Halfway there.
The second step. First step was the cabs off. Now that's out. Looks kind of funny. Get some wire the brake calipers up so they're not just hanging. You excited?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm stoked. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm ready for this. Dad's excited for this to be out. He thinks he wants it.
What's he want this for?
I have no idea. Dad collects everything.
Dude, Dad is dreaming some stuff up. He doesn't even have two-wheel drive. What could he be scheming?
He wants to build something.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, he told me that the other day. He's like, I might have to trade you out of that. I'm like, why?
Really?
Yeah. He wants it.
That's awesome.
So,
Well,
it's ready for you, Dad, if you want it.
come and get it. Bring your tractor. We need your tractor.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this has been a fun couple of days, and this is as far as we're going to get on this video. The next time we work on it, we'll put the front end in and get the transmission out. We've got a 4-wheel drive tail housing and a clutch to put in. So as soon as the tranny's out, we'll put a clutch in. What do you have to do to these 5-speeds to go 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel? We know change the tail housing. I don't know about the main shaft. What else do you do while you're in there? Do you weld the 5th gear nut on so it doesn't come off? Let us know what all we need to do so we're on top of our A game.
Yeah, it would be nice to know ahead of time what we need to do
Right.
before we get there and realize we put the tranny back in and now have to take it back out.
You're like, well, that was out. You should have. Yep, we should have. We just didn't know.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching, guys. Super fun work with my brother and my dad. He's not here tonight, but he helped us with the most of it. So
He'll be here next time.
keep watching. We got some pretty fun stuff planned for this truck. Thanks, guys.